Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I never usually it's a kind of style I don't do on my channel, but I'm definitely going to be doing more. So please expect more DIYs in the future. This one, as you can tell by the title, is a DIY ring mirror light. Mirror? Ring light. Don't know why I said mirror. So this effectively is made of foil, a wire wreath, some lights and some cable ties, oh, and a bit of cardboard, and that is it. So it didn't even cost me £20 to make, and an average ring light is about £80, maybe more. And then you have to get the tripod and everything on top. This perfectly just hooks onto my camera and like balances. And this is what it looks like with the ring mirror and my two box lights, and then without. I think that it just adds a bit more of a warmer tone. I know that I used more warm tone whites than a cool tone white, but I'm definitely going to make another one with cool tone, so I have one of each. So I'm really excited to do that too. And yes, I really hope you enjoy this DIY, and I'll just get straight into it. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, of course. Okay, so you will need this wire wreath. This literally was a couple of pounds. I will obviously leave a link to this below. Some rope Christmas lights, which were I think £7.99, not expensive at all. Some cable ties. Again, these were literally like 95p from Wilko's. Some foil, again only about £1, and some cardboard, a piece that's big enough for your actual wreath, and this was free from my place of work, and then obviously some scissors, and that's literally all you need other than this tutorial to teach you how to do it. So good luck, and I will show you how I made my awesome ring light. Okay, so all I'm really doing here is drawing an outline on the cardboard using my wreath. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to cut this out obviously, and I'm doing the outside and the inside so that I can make this kind of donut wreath shape. And I'm just going to cut this out. This was actually very annoying, so I suggest getting an adult to help you if you aren't able to yourself, and maybe use something a bit sharper than these scissors, because this cardboard was quite thick and these scissors are not good. So maybe using something a bit better like a craft knife or something would kind of help a bit more. Now that that's cut out, I'm taking these sheets of foil and wrapping them all the way around each bit of the ring of the cardboard. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, I'm using a hot glue gun just to secure this down, as I thought that would just make it, I don't know, last longer. Be careful of hot glue gun and foil. Foil is very good at keeping heat, and my fingers were very aware of it during this. So just be careful with it. I go all the way around the whole ring with this, and this is actually just to kind of help the light reflect and not be wasted in the background, if that makes any sense, so that the light is only facing me or whatever I'm pointing the light at. It really helps to reflect the light, and it makes it more of a beam of light around towards whatever you're pointing at. Finish, I'm taking the wire wreath and I'm starting with my lights at the plug end, and I'm just securing the first one down with a cable tie. I wish I had got more cable ties in this so that I could have done it every like few turns, but I ended up kind of just struggling, and I think it would be a bit better if two people were able to do this rather than one. But if you have just yourself to do this, or if you know only one person's doing this, I suggest getting as many cable ties as possible so that you can put them every couple of centimeters, if that makes sense, because it really helps to hold things down. So once I'd kind of wrapped the majority of it round, I just secured it down with cable ties. This really doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, and I've stacked quite a few of the layers on top of each other. And don't worry about the cable ties because we will be cutting them off in a second. So this was the end of my rope light, and it honestly doesn't matter, it's quite reflective, so I've just cable tied it down. I'm now going around and cutting off the long end of the cable tie. Be careful because these bits can be kind of sharp, so make sure you cut them really close to the actual holdall of the plastic. This is what it looks like on without the foil in the background. And now for the foil. I'm literally just cable tying this on exactly the same. It's much easier. I'm just doing it kind of, I think I used 5 or 6 just to keep it secure. This was so easy to make, so literally, especially with Christmas coming up, go have a look at some of the rope lights and just, I don't know, even if you make a really small one for your iPhone camera, it would just be really fun to make. So this is what the ring light looks like on with the foil in the background. It really adds quite a lot of light and I'm really happy with it. So here is the finished ring light. I'm super happy with it, and I'm really glad that I chose to use a kind of like warmer white, because it kind of just makes things look a bit more human than just this, because I feel like I look far more pale than I actually am on camera with just my box lights on. This warmer ring light really just adds so much more of like a homelier touch to my videos. I know like that might not make sense, but I am really happy with it. And as I said, it cost me barely even, it wasn't even £20 if I'm honest. It was literally so cheap. I've left a link to everything I used down below. I really hope you guys like this as much as I do. I definitely will be making one that's a bit more like cool toned, if that makes sense. Just for some videos, I think it would be nice to have a more cool toned one. And I might be making smaller ones too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.